It's more like it. A lot wider than where he was last time around. 12 done, 95 for 4.
Ben, you want to finish? Come finish, come finish. See that going on to you? See that going on to you? What's that, Freddie?
Abingdon pub that's been open for a long time, a public house that serves obviously alcoholic beverages and non-alcoholic beverages. Lovely area around here, lovely park, Abingdon Park as well. I see they've got a big run going on. I think they're trying to raise money for cancer. I saw it. I think it's the Race for Life. I saw that. They're just getting set up, I would imagine, for Saturday. And Devon Malcolm has a big day here as well. Sunday. Ace Foundation. So raising money for cricket for the Caribbean community. Saw him yesterday, Devon Malcolm at Lord's.
Half tracker and in the gap. Good start to the over.
Poor delivery, wasn't it? Just dragged down. Look, he's struggling with that knee. I think we know that. We've highlighted the grimace on his face. It's not easy. He's just trying to get through this semi-final to give his team a chance to get through to the final.
Oh, that's super piece of fielding. That brings up the half century for Yunus Khan. No, that's not out. The ball's dead. Don't even try that shot, Walton. But yeah, superb knock from Yunus Khan, from the skipper.
Yeah, really good from the Pakistan captain. The position he came in with pressure on and all his experience, 50 from 34, strike rate of 142. He's really got this innings back on track. Cut and out. Little bit of width. Afridi once again trying to flay it through the offside. And literally it was just catching practice for Carter and he's gone.
The danger man, Shahid Afridi. A lot quicker this time. Slices it straight to Jonathan Carter. He's got to go. One, it's 100 for 5, Pakistan champions.
But it's not between money. That's 2. Thank you. Left arm round, 3 balls to come.
Back together again. These two have done so much in the past for Pakistan over the years. Misbah-ul Haq. And then obviously Yunus Khan is already there, batting for a while now. Too high. Oh, given! The finger goes up! And it's given! Little surprised, I'll be honest, with that decision.
Well, a couple of controversial LBWs we can speak about for a while. Think about the height of Sulaiman Ben, the angle that he delivers it from, and that's what the umpire is thinking. The angle, where does it hit him? Does it turn? Is it going on to hit? I'm giving that out as well. I am giving that one out as well. I think that's a good decision. And the West Indies owner and Darren Sammy's family are happy. That man isn't. He's gone first ball, Misbah-ul Haq for none. 100 for 6, Pakistan.
Not that one. Sorry.
Leg stump, yeah. Left arm round, 2 left. Tighten der Fühler.
Suleiman Ben on hat-trick. Oh, does well there. Amir Yamin wants to. He'll get to Kawara over. This has been started off with a boundary and then back-to-back wickets.
Yeah, this is probably not the best of deliveries. It's just sliced out. It's a good catch by Carter. And Misbah just went back to it. A foolish delivery. It's a good decision. At first look at it, you think it's going to go down. But when you slow it down, it's crashing into leg stump.
Yeah, I agree. It was a really good decision. A superb over, top over and top spell from Suleiman Ben. 2 for 26 in his 4. And Pakistan champions are 102 for 6. In trouble here, Pakistan champions. Lost a couple of wickets last over, 102 for 6. They do have the option of Abdul Razak as impact substitute. Can come in and bat. He batted all right last game, 25 of 15.
But if you've got, who would you take out? Just take out Sharjeel or Maqsood?
Yeah, one of the top order batters. If required. They still got what? Good part of 7 overs now left.
Good idea, Deep. Spot on that.
Thank you so much.
We agree on something.
I did agree on the last dismissal though.
Yeah, but I'll talk you into the other one, don't worry. It's been good from the West Indies champions so far with ball. They have a knack of getting to semi-finals. And they've not probably played as well as they would have liked. I'm talking about all West Indies teams. And just remember, whoever gets through to the final, tickets for the final and the availability is right on your screen now. wcl.edgbaston.com. Get in while you can get tickets. It will be packed.
4:30 Sunday evening.
Saturday.
Sorry,
you're thinking
Saturday.
about England football. I know
Yes,
that. The
I know.
final's coming up against Spain. It's just the next day.
True. So the weekend is packed, isn't it? Saturday here.
Weekend's packed.
Edgbaston.
I'm sure there might be, a little time for golf on Saturday morning as well. It's even better.
Wimbledon as well, not to forget.
Wimbledon.
A good effort. Get a couple of rounds there.
I was going to say we could have turned the test match on. Well, that's done and dusted. 7 sessions. Thank you very much. Jimmy Anderson, done.
What a career,
finished.
what a legend. Absolute legend. I don't think that's ever going to happen. Those number of test matches, those number of wickets for a quick bowler. For that matter, anyone. A 700 plus. Too fine. A bit of a gift there.
Yeah, just a poor line, isn't it? The keeper's stood up now. He just floats it down the leg side. Fine leg is up in the circle. He's not going to miss them. Runs away down towards the new indoor school here. When I say new, it's probably about 15 years old, but I played here when there was a football field here. Northampton Town Football Club played here.
That's interesting. Niall, during the pitch report, did talk about football game where George Best scored 6.
Yeah, obviously, I don't remember that myself, but yeah, 100%. You used to Northampton Town before they moved to Sixfields, which is their new stadium there, nicknamed the Cobblers, for obvious reasons. and you know those obvious reasons. It's an area where they make shoes, very good shoes as well.
That's in the gap. Rather expensive over this one. 14 from it. It's 1-1-6 for 6.
Change your bowling, right arm over.
Pakistan champions lost 3 early wickets in a bunch, and then again 3 wickets between overs 12 and 13. A good over after that, 14 from it, from the 14th over. 116 for 6. Should be looking at 190 plus on this surface. It's been a really good batting surface so far. Match number 6 on this very strip. Riyad Emirate, he was expensive in his first over, went for 12. Quite a few bowlers been used so far. But again, with the new ball, it did quite a bit, as was expected with overcast conditions. A lot better now. It's a lot brighter now. It seems the seamers, that's been the strategy so far. All 4 of them, they've bowled that in between length, back of length, making sure the height between waist to shoulder, nothing above that. But not too many fuller deliveries either from the top, from the 4 seamers.
No, and conditions earlier on just helped the ball just to swing and seam. Well, there's a bit of cloud around, but still bright enough without light, so I'll keep saying it. But just talking about Jimmy Anderson, the end of a career, and you talked about the fact that he has finished. We're just checking the short ball. Yeah, it's fine. Absolutely fine. So Jimmy Anderson finishes his Test career with 704 wickets. Just a simple 40,037 balls in Test cricket he bowled. Let's just check whether it's one short. No, that's fine. Average of 26.
God, it's just the longevity for a seamer. Debut, what, 2004? 20 years as a quick bowler. 20 years. That is unthinkable.
Yeah, as with quite a few of the former England fast bowlers yesterday down at Lord's, Devon Malcolm, who played first-class cricket till his age of 40, Ryan Sidebottom, who played into the mid-30s. To do it at the highest level is just exceptional fitness, and the fact that he was able to reinvent himself with the wobble delivery and take wickets all around the world. One of England's best, and probably no one will ever beat that.
That's got to be a no. That's got to be a no ball. A couple of runs, yes. And add that no ball to it, and the free hit straight away given.
And it's also a warning as well. Remember that as well. So one warning, just to let you know the rules in this competition, the World Championship of Legends, is your first ball or your delivery above shoulder height is given a free hit, a no ball, and 1 for the over. And if Emirate bowls another one at this height, out of the attack. Free hit.
You only get a single off that free hit.
And I know we've talked about the average score here in these first, this is the 6th game, first 5 being 198. I think what Pakistan have got to think is we've got to get minimum 175. May not be enough, but at least 175 gives them a chance. If they think 200 and only get to 150, 160, maybe game over.
That's a good hit. It sounded good. 2 more runs here. I got to agree with you. They got to definitely look at 175 plus. It's a realistic option of getting Abdul Razak as well to bat if they do lose a wicket here. I think that should be part of their mindset as well. They've got another batter. Not think like this is the last batting pair and bat accordingly. Good shot. Back of length, but finds the fielder though. It just goes past his highest score in this comp, 63 versus Australia. He's been a firefighter for them, hasn't he? The first game as well, that 63 that he got against the game against Australia. Pakistan was in trouble again, 64 not out here. Oh, that's nicely played. Very, very nicely done. Together, 4 of the last ball. 130 for 6 after 15.
Centre. Next up. Important 30 deliveries left in the innings. The first semi-final of the World Championship of Legends. After picking up those 3 wickets very early, the West Indies champions against Pakistan, 3 wickets for 10 runs. It's been a good fight back, and then losing some wickets as well. Skipper Yunus Khan looking to lead from the front. 64 not out of just 43 deliveries. They'll be hoping to get at least 10 and over from here. We'll get them to 180. That's a fighting total. As I welcome Abhishek Jhunjhunwala.
Yeah, thanks, Nikhil bhai. Yes, I think he didn't get the support he should have from the other teammates, and it's a difficult situation to be in for Yunus Khan. And this was very cheeky, very smart. And just knowing where the fielders are, the game awareness we often talk about. Imrit, who's been very expensive throughout this competition. Again, choosing that short delivery, which wasn't the wise one. But at the moment, as I was saying, it's a difficult situation for Yunus Khan, who's been the star for Pakistan champions. But at the moment, they can't afford to lose another wicket because there's not much to come after these two. So the risk factor has got to be low.
And will be stopped by Suleiman Ben as Amir Amin comes back for the second as well. Well, Amir Amin has got runs against this West Indies side in the competition earlier as well. 29 from just 11 deliveries. Let's have a look at that. Kamran Akmal, 46. Big partnership with Yunus Khan. Then Sharjeel, Maqsood Malik, all 3 getting out really cheaply. Afridi, Misbah, plenty of ones and knots. If you look at that scorecard, plenty of 3 ducks in that.
Yeah, they must have had a lot of eggs in the morning for breakfast. Yeah, a lot of people, a lot of cricketers have this superstition where they don't have eggs in the morning. I used to have it when I was playing at times. A lot of people feed that in your head as well. And if you get out once having an egg, you stop having an egg the next day. It's just the things we do as cricketers at times.
Any other superstitions, Abby, for you?
Yeah, a couple. I mean, I always put my left pad first. It's again something which I've always done, and these things always happen with cricketers. I'm sure you had it too, where you always wanted to put a particular pad first or not. I don't know. And also with me, it's always been the right gloves. It's a bit weird because as a right-hander, you always put your left gloves first. But with me, it's always the right gloves. Yeah, a couple of things I still do it. I still do it. So, done it for a very long time. And, you know, when you get into that habit, you just feel good when you walk into the middle, knowing that you've done your little routine.
Maybe drifting. Oh, and he's given. Yunus Khan, not a happy man, maybe thinking, yeah, he was drifting down like stuff, but he has to go. Played really well for his 65. That's a big blow for the Pakistani champions.
Yeah, this has been an unbelievable spell, but we'll have to wait and see. Yunus Khan, as a batter, you're never happy. Let's be honest. You always think you're not out, but yes, that might just be drifting ever so slightly. But Fidel Edward, what a spell. Started with a double wicket maiden and getting Yunus Khan out as well. 134 for 7.
Sorry, Kurt. I thought I was going to play boundary.
Sohail Tanveer, the new man in for the Pakistani champions. What a comeback for Fidel Edwards against Australia in the previous game. Conceded 48 runs in the 3 overs. And he's come back with picking up those 3 wickets. His third over. Ball really well. Tight lines, the lengths once again. Just get a sense that that particular delivery just drifted and got that hint of reverse, maybe you can call it, or just the way that ball dipped. And that's because of the kind of action that Fidel Edwards has as well. Slingy arm.
Yeah, he always gets that ball to tail end to a right-hander. And he will be a very happy man, Darren Sammy, after winning the toss, electing to bowl first. The bowlers reacted brilliantly. And now, Sohail Tanveer. Yeah, a lot to do between these two. They still have a lot of balls left.
As we were.
Yeah, I'd be disappointed if I was given out with that delivery on a Sunday, let alone a World Championship of Legends. Yunus Khan is not going to be a happy man. And look at that reaction, says it all. And Fidel Edward, he is a happy bunny. And why wouldn't you be?
Really well bowled by Fidel Edwards. Just a little too wide on that occasion. Gets a wicket and also just the 5 runs from that over. 135 for 7.
Coming over? It's a right arm over. Somebody throw man down.
24 deliveries left. Amin against West Indies got 29 from 11 deliveries in the previous game. But things change when you have 7 wickets down, 24 deliveries left. The first thought is you're not looking to get the boundaries, taking risks. You want to go out there and say, well, let's just try and play the 24 deliveries. If we can get to another 20 runs from here, maybe 155 with Pakistan's bowling unit, they'll come hard at the West Indies because this is the semi-final. You got to play for all. And towards the end of the innings, you don't want West Indies to leak runs. You need to tighten up, control the controllables. You don't want to give any more wides.
Yeah, we look at the figures for Fidel Edward. Unbelievable. As I said earlier, started with a double wicket maiden, and at the moment, 3 for 11 of his 3 overs. 10 dot deliveries. Outstanding. And he's the man who's got Pakistan 136 for 7 because of his contribution with those 3 wickets. And now, as you said earlier,
No.
as a batter, when you're 7 down with 4 overs to go, it's very hard to know what should we do here. Should we be going hard? Should we be just looking for singles? Or should we be just looking to play those 24 deliveries? Yeah, it's a tough one.
Yeah. Well, Amir Amin, if he gets one in the slot, he will go after it because he's found form in the tournament as well. It's at this stage of the game when you're looking to manufacture a shot. That's the tough part. Great line. Great line. Great line, just using that angle coming from over the wicket to the left-hander.
Yeah, when you lose 3 wickets in the first couple of overs, it's very difficult to come back from there and try and get 200. So I think from here, bare minimum, they should be looking at 160. Maybe something for the bowlers. And they've got one of the best bowling units in this comp, Pakistan.
Yeah, but as a batter, you need to also realize, and as a unit, which of those batsmen are going to go for it. Of course, Sohail Tanveer hasn't had any time that he spent out in the middle. Amir Amin is somebody who will wait for deliveries that are in his slot and get the boundaries. And if you calculate from the 24 deliveries, how many you find in the slot. If you get 3 or 4 in the slot, then you're calculating the number of sixes that you are able to hit on a short outfield as well. So that calculation is important. Because Sohail Tanveer looks to try and get you 160, he gets out, new man walks in, then that pauses the flow of the bat for Amir Amin as well.
Yeah, I think you just got to be smart. It's T20 cricket, you calculate, we always calculate with boundaries. 4 overs, if we can somehow manage 4 boundaries, that's going to get us to 155, 160. But for that, Amir will have to be on strike. So Sohail Tanveer should just be looking to tap and run, somehow get him on strike. But this is the final delivery, yeah. And if he can get a boundary here, that'll be a good result for Pakistan champions. Got to give a lot of credit to the West Indian bowlers, the way they have bowled.
That's the one I was talking about in the slot. Amir Amin will not be shy to go after that. Just the second Ease My Trip 6 for the Pakistan champions in this innings.
Wow. That is incredible. Look at that. The no-look shot. He knew exactly where that ball is traveling. Didn't have to follow it. Brilliant. And again, a bit too full from Tino Best. He had to go slightly back of length.